Have you ever felt that one season touches your heart more than others? Maybe it reminds you of peace, happiness, or new beginnings. Well, today's story is exactly about that. In this episode of our English Learning Podcast, you will improve your English while listening to a beautiful story about a girl who falls in love with the magic of spring. You will learn new vocabulary, understand sentence patterns, and discover how to talk about seasons, emotions, and everyday life. All in one engaging story. So grab your headphones, sit back, and let's begin. Emily is 23 years old and lives in a small, peaceful town in the state of Oregon, USA. She is a college student studying environmental science because she has always loved nature. Trees, rivers, flowers, the blue sky. These things make her feel alive. But out of all the seasons, spring is her favorite. Not just because of the flowers, but because of how spring makes her feel. For Emily, spring is not just a change in weather, it is a feeling of hope. It's like the earth is waking up from a long sleep, stretching its arms and smiling. Every year, as winter slowly ends, Emily begins to feel something change inside her. The snow starts to melt and little green leaves appear on the trees. She opens her windows and lets the soft breeze fill her room. The air smells fresh, like rain mixed with flowers. She loves walking outside during this time. Her favorite thing is to walk through the local park early in the morning when the world is quiet. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming, and the grass is covered with tiny drops of dew. It feels like the world is starting again, she says. Emily also enjoys wearing her favorite spring clothes, light jackets, pastel-colored scarves, and sneakers. She says spring is the only season when she feels truly herself. She even changes her room during spring. She adds plants to her window, changes her bed sheets to soft yellow and green colors, and lights candles that smell like citrus and lavender. For her, these small things bring joy and comfort. She believes that when her environment is peaceful and full of life, her mind also becomes calm and happy. One of her favorite spring traditions is planting flowers in her backyard. Every March, she visits a local flower market with her mother. They choose colorful tulips, roses, and daffodils. Emily carefully plants them, one by one, while listening to her favorite soft music. She talks to her plants, believes they understand her, and says they grow better when she's happy. Her mother often laughs and says, "Emily, you and the flowers are best friends." But spring is not just about beauty for Emily. It is also a time of new goals and fresh energy. Every spring, she makes a list of things she wants to do, like reading more books, going hiking, or learning a new recipe. She keeps this list in her journal and checks off each item as the weeks go by. "Spring gives me motivation," she says. "It reminds me that I can grow too, just like the trees and flowers." One spring afternoon, Emily sat under her favorite cherry blossom tree in the park. She closed her eyes, felt the sun on her face, and listened to the birds around her. She thought, if happiness had a season, it would be spring. In that moment, she felt thankful for nature, for life, and for the chance to begin again. So, what can we learn from Emily? First, we learn how to describe seasons with feeling and detail. Instead of just saying, "I like spring," we can say, "Spring makes me feel alive and hopeful." Second, we learn vocabulary connected to weather, emotions, daily life, and nature. Words like bloom, breeze, peaceful, tradition, soft colors, and new beginnings. And most importantly, we learn that language is not only about grammar, it's about expressing our heart. Before we end today's episode, I encourage you to think about your favourite season. How does it make you feel? What do you do during that season? Try to describe it in English. You can even write your own story, just like Emily's, and speak it out loud. This is a great way to practice and remember new words. Thank you for listening to today's story. I hope it helped you learn something new and made you feel something beautiful. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to listen again and try to shadow the sentences. That means repeat them out loud after me to improve your speaking. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, every season brings a new chance to grow, just like your English. See you in the next episode.